or are you letting Jake DeBrusk walk?
Depends how high the price goes. Like if it's under 6, I'm doing it. Even if it's 6, I'm like, I can do that. I think it's going to age well. I think it would age. I think people get blinded by their hatred for 2015 and what happened in 2015.
Yeah.
And they include Jake DeBrusk in the group of Zaboral and Senyshyn.
Of course.
When he's not a bust.
7 years at $5.5 million. You're doing the deal?
I would do that.
T-Bone, 7 years, $5.5 million. You're closing in on $39 million to Jake DeBrusk. T-Bone? No? Yay? Oh, he's sorry. He didn't hear us.
Nah.
We had a proposal, T-Bone, for a Jake DeBrusk deal. 7 years, $5.5 a year. Comes out to almost $39 million. He's in.
I'm doing that all day.
T-Bone, thumbs up on DeBrusk. Ty, thumbs up on DeBrusk as long as it is below $6 million a year.
Like, think about it this way. Like, you can say that he's an imperfect player.
He is.
Do you think you're going to get a perfect player at $6 million? No, because he would make 8. He would make 7 or 8.
That's the problem.
And so, like, we talk about there are other options. Okay, let's say
I just want someone who isn't such a baby. That's what I want.
I'm below $5 million on him, but $5 million's fine.
So
5.5 is what
it's not going to be 5.
It's not.
Market, man. I mean,
that changes everything.
It shouldn't, though.
Doesn't.
He could get 6 on the open market.
And here's the other thing: good playoff guy.
Exactly.
He's a good playoff guy. Like, that matters. You got a roster full of guys who are not that great in the playoffs. You're going to get rid of the one who is? Well, that's kind of weird. Like, and then yesterday they go, we want to get faster. DeBrusk is probably their fastest forward. We want to win more battles. DeBrusk is a really good forward checker. Has been getting better on the PK, and we want to get inside ice. DeBrusk's best goals come when he goes to the net and generates second chance looks. So he kind of fits what you want to improve on. Like,
you have it, pay it.
And do you I want to ask you this though, and Mark, and everyone here. Do you really care if a guy goes quiet in December or January if he produces in the playoffs?
No.
I don't care about it.
As long as he's not the main cog getting you there.
Yeah, but I just think that, like, I don't care about
Boston not going quiet. Yeah, I care.
Yes. I think that's totally fair. Like, because he's such a driving force of your offense. But, like,
wasn't it the whole Krejci thing?
Krejci hated the regular season. He hated it. You'd get to March and be like, "How you doing, man?" He's like, "I'm miserable." Like, he just hated the regular season so much. He wanted to get to the playoffs.
Around me.
He did hate that too.
Yeah.
But, like, if you got a guy who goes cold in the regular season, but you know what you're going to get, in his defense, they did. They were not good. They have a Stanley Cup if they have anyone better than David Backes or Carson Kuhlman on his right side in Game 6 and 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. But if you got a guy who delivers in the playoffs, you keep those guys, man. Like, you don't get rid of that. Like, they're like, that matters to me. And so I'm not going to get in a bidding war for him, but the blanket, no, go away. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, it shouldn't be like that because he's not a bust. He hates being mentioned in the bust conversation. Like, if you bring up that first round, he's like, well, I've been good. Well, no, but he doesn't love that inclusion.
Who's saying that, though? Who's saying he's a bust?
Well, people bring up that first round as his great failure, and
it was a failure,
but not because of him. Like, he's carried his weight.
Yeah, I don't look at Jake DeBrusk as a failure. I just look at that draft as a real missed opportunity.
Where do you think DeBrusk ranks in the 2015 draft class for goals? If you had to guess,
probably decently high.
12. He got drafted 14th overall. He's two spots higher than where he was drafted. Points, he's 18th. So if you want to split the difference, he got drafted where he should be. But playoff goals, where do you think he ranks among that group? 2015. Keep in mind that has McDavid and Eichel and all these other guys in there. 4th.
Okay.
See, that's the problem too. Like, he's grouped in with that 13, 14, 15, that draft class, and the bitchy moments, the changing coaches. I want to trade. I don't want to be traded. Like, he's got all that. It's like ancillary stuff that adds up.
It is, but what I will tell you is that speaking with him, he wants to be here. He likes the expectations of a Bruin. Now, he didn't like Bruce Cassidy. He thought that relationship was fractured, and arguably it was. But he likes being a Bruin. He likes being here. He likes the role he's in. I just wouldn't be such a hard no on him. I'm not getting into a bidding war, but I'm not a hard no on him because I think you either keep him or you have to sign 2 guys and try to replace him in the aggregate, which is never a sure thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. You still have to replace him.
And last time they tried this, it was Louis Eriksson. They brought in David Backes, which is like, oh, okay, sure. Like, they're not great at identifying free agent replacements.
If you like that clip, check out more videos from Zolak and Bertrand here.
For more Bruins analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.